So, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, here I am. This is one of my biggest videos yet, at least when it comes to the amount of effort I poured in. It's still not as much effort as some other YouTubers pour into, like there aren't any animations or stuff, but I hope this still suffices. Like a multitude of things I tried putting together. This video specifically, Undertale. Chara isn't nice, guys, or Chara isn't nice. Why do I even do this video? Oh wait, this comes in the introductory section. Yeah. There are 5 sections in this video. First off, introduction, which we already saw that into. Then there is the main evidence in favor of this theory, which has tons of pictures with like dialogue and stuff. Then there's the section where where I have the counter evidence that has no pictures, but you know, I will sit. You will there. This video would take forever if I would list all the counter evidence. So yeah, I hope you can live with that. Then there is a section specifically for all the people that like Chara, where I sort of go over where I go over my own version of Chara and maybe try to calm you down, because this video is obviously pretty controversial nowadays. And then there's the 5th section, which is just the end slash me plugging something. You can tune out at that point, but you don't have to. It's not part of this video, but like it's just like me plugging something cool, I guess. But you can tune out at that point. So let's go to the actual introduction picture. You can see a Flowey, and I'll be back pretty soon. Just wait like 2 seconds. So okay, here I am. You might see this thing on the left. Wait, that's wrong. Still wrong. Still wrong. Still wrong. We're getting closer. Perfect. It's just the PNG tube I'm using via Videospiel-Man Mini. It's again based on my channel mascot. Sorta, I guess. This is the original version, this is the new version, and this is the version the edit of the original version I made specifically for an old Undertale video, which never came out. Because, how do I say this? It's just... yeah, it's not that interesting. It was interesting, but it was really difficult to, like, keep everything memorized. I didn't edit a lot of stuff. Whatever. So yeah. This is the video about Chara not being nice. So yeah. Why is this thing an issue? I have fallen down playing in the background. Why is Chara not being nice such an issue? Back then, Chara was characterized as purely evil, and nowadays Chara seems to be characterized almost exclusively as being misunderstood. I personally disagree that Chara is misunderstood. I think Chara is evil, and in this video I'm going to go over all the evidence for that. Okay, just checking. Yeah, I hope this is correct. So yeah, let's go to the first slide. I know why Chara climbed the mountain. It wasn't for a very happy reason. This is one of the main counter evidence points, but I won't go over the counterpoints right now. So, a lot of people assume that this means that Chara definitely committed suicide. Wanted to commit suicide. Doesn't have to be. It can definitely be. It's probably the intended thing. But even if Chara intended suicide, it still doesn't really make them completely innocent. It just means that they have gone through something, which obviously they did have to go to something, because otherwise they never would have been so messed up. So yeah, but that's... yeah. Chara hated humanity. That's an important point too, which a lot of people just ignore, I guess. Like, in Inverted Fate, for example, Chara... okay, Inverted Fate is... oh, I should have probably gone over this. Ah yeah, right. Wait. Chara, the thing with Chara being characterized as nice probably started around chapter 2, I guess? With, specifically Inverted Fate doing probably being probably, fuel to the fire when it comes to Chara's nice characterization. As well as probably Crisp turning out to not be evil, or not as evil as originally originally assumed. So this all might have been like a reason why people think that Chara is nice. Because it's around like chapter 2's release, maybe slightly before then, maybe slightly after that. A lot of people came to Chara's defense. So yeah, but still, Chara hated humanity. Which, yeah, in Inverted Fate, Chara, for example, straight up hates multiple humans. Chara definitely hates humanity, so whatever. And by the way, I don't hate Inverted Fate. Inverted Fate is cool, and Chara's Inverted Fate Chara is cool, but I sort of disagree with the notion that Inverted Fate Chara is just straight up canon Chara. So yeah, Chara hated humanity. But now we come to I think we come to the really damning ones. Frisk, you really are different from Chara. Chara wasn't really the greatest person. So, you have to keep in mind who we're talking to. This might not be too damning, but you have to keep in mind who we're talking to. This is Aswell, one of the nicest characters in Undertale. And he says that you, Frisk, the pacifist that saved everyone, are really different from Chara. And that Chara wasn't the greatest person. He probably talks through a flower. I mean, he is a flower, but you know. Sometimes a flower. Yeah, Chara is not the greatest person, which probably means more Chara is not good. Like, not great. Or I think he, like, tries to word it pretty harmlessly, but I don't think it's actually that Chara. I think this coming from Aswell is pretty big proof that something is really, really wrong with Chara. Because Aswell is extremely nice and sees the good in a lot of people. At least at this time as well. But you know, whatever. So, now we're going to get to the really, really damning evidence. You really hate me that much? Chara hates their own mom. And Tori never did anything wrong to Chara. You might say, but hey, this is genocide. Aren't you the player responsible for genocide? Yes, you are. I'm not a person that says the player has nothing to do with genocide. However, the player doesn't hate Toriel, canonically. At least I think so. The player loves Toriel. The player loves everyone in the underground. But then, who exactly is the person that makes us kill every monster with one blow? Because as we know, monsters being killed pretty instantly means you hate them. Who could this be? Perhaps the character who smiles whenever a monster fight starts? Perhaps? Chara! Chara hates Toriel. Which, I mean, yeah, not that great of a look, right? And again, the player doesn't hate the monsters. Chara literally comments on this in post in Second Genocide, that you have a perverted sense of sentimentality, meaning that you do genocide, but you love the monsters because that's the reason why you do genocide. In a weird way, you know? I mean, why did you play genocide? Because you want to see more of the characters, right? That's usually the reason for us players of Undertale. So yeah, next point. Chara that killed their dad and debatably tried killing them tried once before to kill him. At the end of genocide, you as the player in the final battle have no control over the playable character, over Chara, Frisk, whatever, the human. The Chara slices Asgore. You have no control. This kill is 100% on Chara. Same with Sans, but you know. And debatably you can say that Chara might have been behind the Buttercup poisoning intentionally, but considering that Chara didn't came up with the whole plan prior to that, we can probably say it might not be the case. However, Chara is known to, laugh. And granted, this might just be nervous laughter that Chara laughs about all the... Chara laughs, because Chara laughs a lot of the time when terrible things happen. This might be nervous laughter. However, it's never stated to be nervous laughter. Instead, Flowey calls it a sixth sense of humor. Which, yeah, also not that great of a look, right? So yeah. By the way, I used sprites from Spiders Resource including custom edited sprites. This sprite over here is a Deltarune sprite, the Deltarune battle sprite for Chara. So if you check this out, and you can probably find out who this actually belongs to, because you have to credit those guys. Okay, this spider on the left is by me with the X's on, with the X eyes. So yeah, Chara literally tried to killing Asgore and killed Asgore in the genocide route, and Asgore did nothing wrong to Chara. I mean, Asgore didn't betray Chara or whatever. Chara obviously also killed Flowey, but you know, Flowey at least sorta justifiable. Flowey sorta betrayed them, you know. And now, next point. Oh, here, black. Together we eradicated the enemy and became strong. True. Noel says some similar things in the Snowgrave route. However, I don't think that, like, the intentions seem pretty differently. You can see a lot of points in Noel's dialogue where she seems to regret things, where she seems, you know, fearing you. But Chara never shows a single emotion like this. I do think in this line there is a big point to be made, that this line is a pretty big reasoning behind Chara's actions. Together we eradicated the enemy and became strong. Chara sees the monsters as the enemy. But why? Doesn't Chara also see the humans as the enemy? No. Originally, Chara loved... Chara didn't hate anyone. Then the humans did something terrible to Chara. Chara hated the humans, and saw them as the enemy. Chara fell into the underground, or killed themselves, or tried to killing themselves. Then Chara, with Aswell together, tried to help the monsters. Then Aswell betrayed Chara, even if unintentionally. Now Chara sees not just the humans, but also the monsters as the enemy. Meaning almost everyone. That is the reason why Chara eradicated the enemy, because Chara still feels betrayed by the monsters, and ergo, you know, because Chara is a little bit messed up, does terrible things to them. There's at least a justification for this, if you wanna keep this in mind. Now, there was a lot of talk by me, and sort of unfocused talk, sadly. I really have to get the scripts. I don't know, this is just awful. I'm just so nervous all the time. Sorry. So yeah, here's a meme. Link, you are a great partner. I remember your genocides. A funny meme. Link is a partner. Which, by the way, is also somewhat a point, but, you know. Chara sees you as a great partner. That sort of implies that Chara, well, you know, isn't a victim in the genocide route, but instead helps you out with the genocide route. I mean, it's pretty obvious considering how many points Chara intervenes or makes the route easier, by either killing NPCs instantly, by providing the kill counter, or some other things. And I mean, the whole determination thing. It might just be the normal narrator, but considering that this dialogue seems to be pretty similar to the dialogue in New Home, we can probably assume that Chara is behind the determination and blah 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 left kill count. Probably. I guess. Maybe. So, this is the evidence in favor of this theory. I quickly go over the counter evidence. A lot of people go to the point where Chara says, what did Chara say again? With your help, with your guidance, I realized the purpose behind my reincarnation. A lot of people see this and mean, so Chara wasn't evil. Chara just was guided by the player, misguided, and into being a terrible person. But as we can already see, you know, Chara wanted to kill the humans with the help of Aswell. Chara hated humanity. Chara was called by Aswell not the greatest person. So we can at least say that Chara wasn't completely innocent, and at least was a pretty fertile ground for, you know, killing everyone. But not only that, this line is pretty vague, to be honest. I mean, reincarnation. What reincarnation are we even talking about here? Is Fisk Chara? Probably not. But who knows? A lot of lines by Chara are pretty vague, so we can't be 100% sure either way. That's why I'm also saying that this is still a theory and not 100% fact, because, yeah, Chara is a really weird character. I personally believe it's completely valid, if not even intended by the game, for you to see Chara as evil. However, I can say there's maybe a small sliver that Chara is not evil. Some other points that people bring up as well. This point, that Chara was mistreated. But even if Chara was mistreated, it still doesn't make anything they did okay. I mean, if I get mistreated and I kill an entire country, I don't think that's fine, right? That's also a tagline with no chocolate, a block that is pretty on the side of Chara being evil. And that specifically that Chara, that block talks about how Chara is evil, and also said multiple times, and the tagline of no chocolate is suffering doesn't make you a hero, or suffering doesn't make everything okay, or something like that. The tagline is that Chara, well, suffered, but that doesn't make them a good guy. So yeah, but now, you obviously, what is my personal opinion on the thing? I think Chara is definitely a somewhat complex character, I mean, to a certain degree at least. I mean, Chara has definitely a lot of dialogue that points to a pretty personal history. However, I don't think that Chara is good. I really don't. Again, Chara isn't nice, guys. But, does this mean that Chara is boring? That Chara has nothing to offer? Genocide Chara is boring. Chara that wants to kill everyone is boring. Not necessarily. You can still do some creative stuff with Chara. And that's why I'm talking about my own version of Chara, or my own AU version of Chara. So here's a little picture. Wait. Fuck. Sorry. I hope you can see the picture well, I hope. Maybe this is better, I don't know. This is Chara from Undertale Angel Trio. The name means for the following things. Undertale talks about how the monsters are now free and on the surface, because it's placed after Pacifist. But what about Angel Trio? The three main characters in Undertale Angel Trio are Frisk, Flowey, and Chara. And yeah, with main characters I'm meaning protagonists. But how exactly is genocidal Chara supposed to be a protagonist? Well, the thing lies right here, at Chara's neck. A bone collar that prevents Chara from, killing anyone. Chara still tries to manipulate and scheme and all of this stuff, but Chara isn't able to actually kill anyone. And Chara, has to deal with this. And, but Chara can still probably talk mean things in Tutorial that they are, their kid. But what about if Fritz gives them chocolate to, bribe them into not telling Tutorial that? There's a lot more potential there. And I might talk about this in a future video. But Chara starts off being an antagonist for like one fight. And afterwards, the whole thing happens with the bone color by sense developed, obviously. And then they sort of hang out together with Frisk and Flowey, who are the other two main characters. So yeah, I would love to talk about this version of Chara. That would be really interesting. So yeah, I hope you are interested in this fanfic. Tell me in the comments if you. By the way, wait, I should probably go back a couple of things. So tell me in the comments if you know anything over any other points about Chara, and I might make a part 2 to this because there's a lot of Chara lore. But also the end. So you can see this in a I really wanted to have a version of the VideoTube that has that doesn't have the stupid I wanted a version of VideoTube where I can remove the picture, but I couldn't do this. So yeah, now we have two Videospiel-Man, because yeah, this is Videospiel-Man. He is a comic character I made, or video game character originally. Yeah, Videospiel-Man's video game. But now he's a comic, and I tried to work on this comic. I'm already on chapter 10, but I only released the first 3 chapters for I don't know what reason, but now I'm locked in. I hope you might check out the comic. You can also check out the 2 videos on the Videospiel-Man playlist on my channel. I wouldn't check out the other Videospiel-Man videos or the other videos with him on him because they're really old and not that great, and I personally don't really like those videos too much. This website has tons of features which you can see in the website tour. There's also a website trailer and episode 2, like 2 things. If you want to see anything about Videospiel-Man or Undertale or whatever, again, write stuff down in the comments. That is always great. And yeah, I hope you come back at it again. I should have probably said this earlier. I hope you come back again, and goodbye.